Hi, Fraser Christian from the Coastal Survival School. Just out today on the beach, doing a bit of fishing down in West Dorset in the UK. It's the end of September, late September. I hope you can hear the sea behind me. It's a little bit choppy. It's got the fishing rods right behind you. Got my beach shelter over there. I'll show you those in a minute. Just caught a mackerel just as I was retrieving. I've got some beads on the end of a trace out there. I'll show you in a second. On the retrieve, I've managed to hook a mackerel, so I've already been here about an hour, getting quite hungry. I'm going to try and show you how to make a little fire on the beach. Things we need to think about when we're on the beach. Here is shingle, this is smashed from flint. This is loads of flint. We light a fire just on top of this, which I've done. I'm talking from bad experience. Light a fire on here, literally just as you think, oh, the fire's burnt down enough to maybe put the fish on. You put the fish on, just about that time this heats up and starts exploding everywhere. If you're lucky, it won't take your eye out. The worst, you can end up with your fish exploding all over the beach. So what I've done is I've collected a bunch of flat stones. These stones have come from up out of the top of the cliff up there, and you can see the small cliff up behind me. And this is actually bits of broken down shell lias as well. So again, it's not 100% stable, but it's going to take a lot longer to heat up, and I've never had it explode on me yet. I hope today's not the first day. So what I've done, just to deconstruct that, I've got sort of largest stone from the bunch, quite a flat surface. I'm just going to put that down, kind of flat onto the shingle. Use my feet there. And now what we want to do is we want to make some sides. What I want to try and do is create a shelf on the top, so it burns kind of efficient, a bit like a rocket sort of stove, I suppose, and pulls the flames under. And then we're going to cook the fish straight on the top as the heat's coming out, a bit like a sort of grill, I suppose. So two kind of flat ones the same size on the sides. Now to stop those falling over, just push under the shingle up to it. Not too much. The idea is to try and keep the shingle out of the middle of the fireplace. Put those on there for support, stop them falling backwards. That's ideal. So we'll put something on the back. Same height, so this is why it's handy to dig down. Swap that kind of fits in position, and again just bank the shingle up behind it. Checking. You're never going to get it really perfect. Right, now we want one on the top. Almost going to fit. Just a few adjustments. That. It's a little bit higher now. Be able to sit my pan on there, hopefully not. Sit my billy cam on there later on. So that's the basic construction. Now we've just got to light a fire. So we've got a good fire going now. Just use some blackthorn cut from the hedge, and I brought a little bit of wood with me. Always a good idea to bring some timber down to the beach or collect some from the hedge on your way down. Driftwood's okay, but if it's been soaked in the sea for ages, it is quite hard to get going if you split it up. So, got some wood on there now. Now what we want to do is put our top stone on. And you can see it's burning already and the wind's just blowing under it lovely. Once we stick this stone on the top, hopefully it's going to give it a kind of turbo action. And we'll just put that so we've got the flat edge coming up to put the pan face straight onto it. Just get that balance, needs a little bit more weight. Bring it back slightly, that's about right. Weight on the back of there. There we go, we've got a nice space there now to put the pan on. Obviously there's loads of heat piling up at the back of that. If you want to just try and block it off a little bit, if you've got some fit, you can block off any of the bits you don't want the heat to come out of. Just put a few more stones there as well. Probably help the balance. There we go. There's our beach cooker. So what we need to do now is cook some food on it. This stone will get really hot eventually. After it's been going for a long time, if it does crack or split, it doesn't look like this one will. It's quite a lot of shell. You can actually just put the fish on top of there, but I'm just going to put a billy can on now. Brought a billy can with me and some water, a little packet of savoury rice, and I'm going to go off and try and find, there's still a few bits of veg growing up on the back of the beach. You probably can't see them from here, some sea kale and some spinach up there. The sea kale's kind of gone over now, but the spinach has had a kind of second spring or regrowth from the sun and recent sun, the end of the summer, and plenty of rain recently. So I'm going to go off and get some spinach, put the spinach in with the rice, cook the fish, and then put the fish in with the rice, and hopefully make myself a nice tasty lunch. So there it is now, it's just balanced on the top, billy can's on there, air's just sucking underneath through, putting the flames just up the back, it's just burning nice and steady. It's going to let that rice get to the boil. As soon as that rice is cooked, it's going to take it off and just let it steam in its own, do its own power, and then just put the fish back on top of the fire. So the rice is cooked, the fish is under the nab, just put the stone on top to work like a bit of an oven. Really careful when you do this, you want a glove on if you can help it. There we go, the fish is on there now. I'm going to mix that with the rice. Job done. Thanks for watching.